absolutely nobody is gonna know either.
Nobody. It looks like two angry beavers got a hold of the muffler.
And they said this is the first ever lawnmower Piedmont Drive.
Yes!
What's up, everybody? Today on Cars and Cameras, we're finishing up one of my favorite recent projects. This is our Suzuki GS450 6-speed lawnmower build. What makes it a lawnmower? Fenders and a hood. It's basically a racing go-kart with a street bike engine from the 80s on it. And it came together in a week, and it is epic. But we have a ton of finishing touches to do today, including paint, exhaust, air filter, wiring, some cosmetic and some functional items that'll make this thing perform better and look way better.
This is going to be a pretty good contrast. I'm not really sure what paint scheme we're going with. I think we're going to hit the store and let the shelf tell us what we're going with. But I think we're going to try and smooth this out, because you were mentioning maybe even having to hit this with some, like, what is it, like a smooth skin coat of Bondo because it's so pitted. But yeah, with maybe like a black or a gray frame, something. Maybe I don't think we should go metallic. Maybe not too flashy, but definitely something with a gloss.
All right, so air filter is a problem, but we have an idea for that. And the exhaust is the big problem. We just have open headers that terminates right there near the ground. It deafens you. It puts dust right in your face.
It was going in. Well, yeah, unfortunately it was blowing up into our face and towards the engine. So we did our best to make an air filter, but we're going to have to come up with something. But for sure, mufflers, because it was ear deafening.
We have no idea what's going to work for mufflers, but Ike says he has a plan. He's not here right now, so we're going to get started on cleaning up the chassis and going to the store and grabbing some paint.
Wait, we have all these things planned for the lawnmower this episode. I'm jealous. I think I want a little cleanup myself.
You're not supposed to be here till later this week.
I just got so excited I had to show up early.
All right, well, here you go, bud.
Hey!
And thank you to Harry's for sponsoring today's video. Harry's makes awesome products from body care to deodorant to razors to keep you looking and feeling as fresh as possible. Their razor blades are made in their exclusive factory in Germany, where they've been making blades for 100 years. Like a Porsche of the razor blade world. Harry's is different from everyone else because they offer incredibly affordable prices for the razors and kits without cutting corners on the quality of their products. For blades this sharp and shaves this smooth, their prices are almost unreal.
So as y'all know, I like to be clean shaven, and this razor did a fantastic job. It's close and feels great, and it was real easy and smooth. I really don't like a beard because it makes my face itch, and I just don't like the look. I love a clean shaven face. I really think the razor did a fantastic job, especially with how thick my beard was. The razor just cut right through it like it was nothing.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more, man. Your face is looking extra smooth. The razor was pretty cool. Do you have any extra?
Man, you are in luck.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
And if you guys want your own Harry starter set so you can look as fresh as me, just go to harrys.com/carsandcameras and grab one right now. You'll get a whole trial set for only $5, and it's a $13 value for just $5. Again, harrys.com/carsandcameras. Thanks again to Harry's for sponsoring today's video and keeping the Cars and Cameras crew in tip-top shape. Now it's time to get back to the lawnmower makeover.
Look at that.
That's not tight.
No. All right, that's on the list. All right, I think we're good to go to lay down our first coat of primer.
So we have the go-kart taped off. We've scuffed the entire chassis with a Scotch pad. We've degreased it with some brake clean, and we've let it off gas, and it's pretty much ready for our self-etching automotive primer. So when you're painting over bare metal, you want to use a self-etch primer. It helps the paint, or your top coat or your base coat, whatever, adhere to the metal. So I also have this automotive primer. I was looking for a high build for the hood and stuff, but we don't have any high builds, so we're probably just going to use a lot of coats of this just to even out all that pitting that we have. For color, we're going to be doing a nice metallic silver on the chassis and like a Miami blue on the hood. I'm not sold on it, but it'll be all right. That's why we're starting with the chassis here.
We're painting it Yamaha colors. It's a Suzuki.
It's not Yamaha blue.
Okay, all right.
It's fine. There's nothing.
Yeah. Not like anybody watches this anyway. I've already painted that bar, but to paint this one, I got to start in between them and paint upwards.
So after painting our chassis a nice metallic silver and really thinking about it, we decided to keep the patina look, but just do a gloss clear coat on top. I like how you have a little bit of metal, you still have some rust, and then the original orange paint still shining through. I mean, you can't beat a 50-year-old Mother Nature's paint job. So these are all dry to the touch. They're not totally cured yet, but they're dry enough to handle. We're going to start installing them on the mower, and we can get a look at what they are going to look like. So we got this whole thing painted and looking beautiful, and then we realized that, oh, our top speed is like 40 miles an hour, and if we're going to take it to the track, which we plan on doing, it needs to be higher than that. So we managed to switch out our 64 for a 60 and our 16 for a 17. It still fits in our chain guard there. So Charles is about to weld that sprocket. I will link. Oh boy.
I'm okay.
I'll link where we get these sprockets from in the video description. I actually found a website recently, and you can get them super cheap.
Hey, but then they won't be cheap anymore if everybody knows. No, it's okay. We'll share the wealth. Hold on. Cover. This paper is a bad idea.
That's why I'm filming it.
Oh, okay, cool. Me welding and flammable stuff. Cover. No fire.
Somehow, no fire. Sorry, folks. Come back next week.
That'll pass. No wobble.
Sweet.
There we go. Man, we got lucky with this gear change because we didn't even have to modify our chain guard. Can't even talk. Chain guard on either end and our sprocket tensioner. Perfect.
This thing cleaned up, like, it doesn't even look like the same machine.
I like it. Too bad it didn't make it any faster. To deal with the extra weight of the paint, we just re-geared it so it'll go faster. That's why we did it. Alright. What's next?
Oh, yeah.
Kinda gonna make sure.
That is pretty... I am so glad we didn't paint it blue.
This was a really tricky way of doing this. I don't know who built it.
Didn't you build that one?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to do this. And unfortunately, when we were building this thing for our Texas trip, I dropped this off the table and one of the studs broke off into the tack. It still holds, but it's rattly.
The final piece.
looks good.
It looks great.
The only flaw to this design is the paint on paint action in the front. But that's okay. At least it covers it. Like where it... I guess the last thing to do is sticker this thing up.
So the final cosmetic piece of the zero-turn lawnmower are to replace the stickers that went on here. I couldn't find any of the original style stickers, so I opened up Photoshop and made our own very similar looking stickers, but instead of 7 horsepower, I made it 37 horsepower. And I recreated these stickers too, and I replaced MTD, I put CNC there, and instead of Lawn Flight, I put Zero Turn, which is the name of this project. So the minimum order quantity was 10 apiece, and we're not going to use all these, so all the extra stickers are going to get thrown into random orders. We're going to sign them and throw them in with random orders on our website, cars-cameras.com. So while supplies last, if you order something on our website, we're going to sign and throw in some of these extra stickers for your own project, toolbox, for memorabilia purposes. It's a great way to help support Cars and Cameras. So let's go ahead and install these, and then Ike is going to show up. He's going to blow his mind, and he's going to help us with an exhaust. Yeah, pretty good. Here we go. The Cars and Cameras Zero Turn. Pretty cool, bud. We've never made custom graphics for one of our... Wait, well, yes, we have, but not like this.
That's
Not for a
actually really
lawnmower.
cool.
It is cool, man.
Yep. I mean, it's kind of brand new and like, you know, the old school paint with the clear coat. I don't know what to call it. It's making me look at it. That's what it's doing.
Restoration.
Yeah.
That's what I call it.
I will say the one thing I did not realize when I was doing my photoshopping, I just took a photo over here, exactly like this, brought it into Photoshop, traced everything, and was like, sweet, all right. Well, when they arrived, I grabbed the brand new sticker, put it on that side. Awesome. Looks fantastic. All right, let's see what it looks like on the other side.
Yeah, you can see where this is going.
Oh!
Whoops.
Oops! So, Charles is doing some reconstructive surgery. We're using like 3 stickers to make one look correct on this side.
And we're going to save all the leftovers if they're worth anything. Like
Exactly.
if they're big enough to write sign on or to write something funny,
We'll use them in
we'll
sync.
use them.
Look at that. And then there's Charles's. Good job, man.
And absolutely nobody is going to know either.
Nobody. Oh boy. It might not look as great as it did when it was laying down, but
It's all right.
yeah,
It's all right.
it got
It's
bad.
fine.
It got
It's
bad.
fine.
It went south. Good morning. Ike's just showing up, and he's gonna get a good look at the mower that we've been working on, and he's got the exhaust to take care of. We're gonna sit back and learn and find out what he's got planned, because I'm not doubting him, but I have no idea what he's coming up with.
Yeah, there's about 0 space to make
Yeah.
this happen.
He's like, I'm just going to build a box in there. There's no room.
But I'm willing to help him with whatever he needs. Because I think he's going to go, like, when he said box, I was like, oh, yeah, that's how, like, I guess 2000s and up mowers are. The exhaust comes down to, like, a big box, shoebox muffler up front. And that's why you really can't, like, pull a mower from the front. So he's going to try and create something right there. Hopefully it vents out the side.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ho!
What's up?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice booties.
Whoa.
We built
an
800-pound go-kart gondola.
Nice.
Nice. How's it hanging?
Oh, it's hanging.
Clean.
Remember last time we did this, we built a whole bike and surprised him, so I'm sure he's a little on edge.
We were wondering where the exhaust is going to go, Mr. Engineer.
So,
Okay.
one.
So we have the 2 pipes coming down, and they're pretty much just shooting straight down at the ground. We got
old ground pounders.
Yeah, ground pounder. So I've got to come up with a muffler because it's also a little on the loud side.
Mm-hmm. And it might help it run better.
Well, 2 in the 1.
Yeah, we won't. Oh, okay.
2 in the 1. What?
It's probably gonna be too much back pressure.
No, I mean we don't really need the back pressure. We just need to even out the pulses and all that stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Just yeah.
I was just hoping quiet it down and it run better.
Main thing is, yeah, we don't want it to run better. We don't want the exhaust shooting straight down at the ground. But there's not a whole lot of room here, so I'm thinking about some sort of a muffler there, and then maybe exhaust pipes exiting out.
That'll be cool. It'll
there.
be a foot warmer, but that's okay.
Yeah,
it'll be a winter time.
It'll be shooting out to the side. If
Side-
I could figure
side
out a way,
pipes.
yeah,
Side pipes are pretty cool.
if I could figure out a way to get them all the way out the back, I would love to do that. So anyhow, that's what we're doing. Charles, have fun, buddy. I'm gonna try to figure out the exhaust.
Yeah, I guess first things first is hood's in your way and the hood's in my way. So
We'll just remove the hood.
let's carefully remove it.
All right.
Okay. Well, that's.
Hey.
I didn't even know if it was going to fit, and that was a lot of work. Here's the other issue: is I still may have to remove the carburetor again and trim the this little Y intake that is made for the motor to bring the carburetor in. Because let's see, where's the other half? I just threw a bunch of stuff together. So we've got a like one of the Go Power Sports 24 millimeter to stage 1 style air filter adapters. So we're gonna put it velocity stack out, you know, for maximum performance. It's not the worst.
Looks like a win me, bud.
You know what? It's way better than what we had. A sock with a hole in it. That's pretty bad. But we'll see what Ike thinks before I go any further. Bottom of the 9th inning and all of our hole saw bits broke. And we needed 2 holes in the muffler Ike is making. And it got bad. We had to cut lots of cuts with a cutoff wheel and hammer and prying and snapping little pieces off. But it fits. It just needs a lot of welding. And I don't know if we got enough gas.
You think it's gonna work?
Look at that needle. It's on 0.
Yeah, of course it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Just
It looks like 2 angry beavers got a hold of the muffler. Look at it. See? 2 angry beavers. Oh my gosh.
Alright, so ignore...
Yeah, ignore the chew stuff. Pretend these are smooth cut holes. And the flow is gonna go through these, bounce around, and then out the side. It's a muffler. 2 in, 2 out. Just pretend this is what happens when you break the right tool.
I want to know if it's going to quiet it down, if it's going to help performance.
I think it's gonna do.
really
I think it's gonna do both of those 50-50. It's gonna quiet it down a little bit, and it's gonna perform a little bit better.
yeah. Yeah.
So we're good.
Yeah.
Now it might be a little loose, but I made these collars for both sides to take up the slack.
Dude, it literally looks like a little tiny car muffler.
Yeah,
Is that basically what the inside of a car muffler looks like?
Pretty much.
rough, like resonator
Usually,
slash.
instead of a
muffler.
straight through pipe, you see them offset. There's like
Chambers.
two of the pipes, kind of like this. One going in one side, one going in the other side, offset from each other, and there's like a couple of chambers. Pretty easy.
So this is a single chamber.
Yes, it's a single chamber.
So it's So it's
It's
the.
a Super 10.
It's well that.
This is a Super 9.
It's the Stupor 10.
Super 10.
All right, watch yourselves. Cover.
I see a lot more to tax, but it looks good.
Oh,
hey.
yeah, I like
Now
that.
we may want to put some turn.
hot,
Oh
hot.
shoot! We may want to make some turn downs.
Yeah, I think some turn sides, like 45s
Well-
coming out.
So I just pretty much need to take a piece of 1.25" pipe and bend a 90 in it and cut it in half.
I think we ought to just put it on,
Hear
see
it
how
first.
it works.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of what we got.
I think that thing is sweet.
Oh, well, thank you.
I don't even have to look at it. Clean up.
So all we got to do is weld her up now. Crank it.
We forgot to fix that.
Fix what?
The throttle cable doesn't return.
No, I just figured that out.
Also, the tack kind of works, but it's extremely optimistic. According to that, you're returning 9 grand.
Didn't it sound like 9 grand?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, it acts like, I don't know, just,
It don't go back.
yeah.
Here goes nothing.
Go over.
Gotta say, man, that is a packaging masterpiece right there.
Yeah. Thank you. Alright. I just want to hear what it sounds like. We have the 2 pipes into 1 muffler, but there's some huge leaks. Got to remove the exhaust, which means we have to remove the hood. We have to remove the exhaust off the head. Let's just crank it up and see what happens. Ignition on.
Get a little teaser.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
Got some huge exhaust leaks there. But I don't think that's too bad. What do you think, Charles?
Oh, it sounds great.
Alright, so it's not the straightest,
No.
What?
but it is the crookedest.
Ugh.
And it's pretty goodly welded on there.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It'll be alright.
Wait, it ain't straight.
No, I got it off a little bit.
That's okay.
Thank you, Charles. So we got the exhaust on. I'm a little embarrassed about it, so let's quickly get this hood on it so I don't have to look at it.
This thing looks killer in the sun.
I guess I need to go over there and pay for it.
Yeah, we're here at the drag strip. We're gonna run the rails, so might as well
try this
take it
thing
down
out.
the track.
All right.
Let's go pay him some more money and
All right. Let me make sure I got enough. I got 20.
perfect. What number you choose?
68.
Nice. Classy.
Yeah, man.
We're here at the drag strip testing and tuning with the rail, and this is going to be the best spot for us to rip on the mower as well, because we don't have any pavement at the house. So we're going to take it down the drag strip and see what the 450 lays down on the 8th mile. Yeah, really. Later, dude.
Remember how I said it was going to top out at like 50?
Yep. 52.
52. 11, 13.
Yeah. Dude, you chirped like the first 3 gears too.
I chirped every gear.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Every gear I chirped.
And they said this is the first ever lawnmower at Piedmont Drag.
Yes.
Hey dude, you went faster.
That was a 3rd gear launch.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was awesome. What'd you ran a 1050?
something.
That's
Nice.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
52 miles per hour. That's all this thing got.
Yep.
So the launch is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That has got nothing.
So the 450 mower turned out fantastic, both in the paint and in its 8th mile performance. I'm going to say a mid 10-second 8th mile is not bad, considering the gearing is only for mid 50 mile an hour range. I want to take it to the road course next and see what it will do up against a racing cart like the Tillotson T4 or a rental cart. I think that would be a lot of fun. We have some killer rail content coming very, very soon, and some more King Midget content coming soon, so be sure you're subscribed for that. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video. It's the best way to help this episode get seen by more people by the YouTube algorithm is to just drop it a thumbs up. So thank you all for watching. Follow us on Instagram at John_CarsandCameras and Facebook at CarsandCameras Reviews. We'll see you next time. Charles told me I had to look under this thing, so.
It's bad.
I don't know why. Oh, that's not welded. That's not welded. That's not welded.
You're making me look bad.
No, it's alright.
No, it's okay. Hey, you know,
It's fine.